lovely creative friends. Today I'm bringing you a beautifully stylish idea that's been trending everywhere. This piece is a chic and modern mini dress with a clean collar and soft pleats that give it so much character. It's one of those designs that mixes classic simplicity with modern details in the best way possible. And honestly, that's exactly why it's become so popular in the fashion world lately. So if you're ready to sew something elegant, fresh, and totally eye-catching, stay with me because this model is going to inspire you right from the first step. First, let's talk details. This dress has two main features that are really the heart of its design: the blazer-style collar and the flowy pleated skirt. The blazer collar gives a structured, polished feel, just like a chic little jacket. And here's the fun part. This is where your fabric choice really matters. Here, we're using our exclusive membership bodice and sleeve pattern. This pattern is the secret to achieving a perfect fit and clean, professional finish on this beautiful design. If you don't have this foundational piece yet, to ensure you can complete this project fully and professionally, click the Join button right now. Without this pattern, moving forward will be challenging. So join now, grab your pattern, and customize it with your own measurements. I'm really curious, where are you watching from? Don't forget to subscribe because I've got even more awesome tutorials coming your way. seriously want to hear from you. If this tutorial gave you even a spark of inspiration or helped you in any way, drop a comment and hit that like button. Your engagement doesn't just guide me, it fuels me to create even better, deeper, and more exciting tutorials for you. And if you're new here, don't leave without subscribing. Every new subscriber tells me, yes, keep going. We want more. Your support is the reason this channel grows, improves, and grows, and gets braver with every upload. So this style is basically a mini dress, which means it usually hits just above the knee. For most people, the dress length from the shoulder is around 80 to 90 centimeters, depending on your height. Here's the fun part. You can easily turn this cute mini dress into a midi dress, just make the skirt longer. But here's a super important tip. If you want your dress to look more formal and fall below the knee, don't just add 30 centimeters to the skirt. Pleats use a lot of fabric, so you actually need to add about 50 centimeters to your total fabric. This way, your pleats will stay just as full and gorgeous as in the mini version, and you won't run short when cutting. Now let's talk fabric. Width 150 centimeters, mini 1.5 to 1.8 meters, midi 2.2 to 2.3 meters. Width 110 centimeters, mini 2 to 2.3 meters, midi 2.7 to 3 meters. Take a look at the buttons and the collar. These aren't just little details, they're the language of this dress. The tailored collar gives us a feeling of power and sophistication, while the beautiful dancing pleats add a touch of softness and femininity. This dress strikes a perfect balance between classic style and today's trends, and that's the secret to its charm. You can go ahead and reduce the collar width, just go with the 5 centimeters we mentioned. I even created a second channel because of you, to bring you fresh styling ideas and help you level up your look every single day. So make sure to hit subscribe there too. That channel is packed with the latest fashion trends, color matching tips, and styling tricks that can completely transform your outfits. Your support doesn't just help the channel, it inspires me to keep creating better and bolder content for you. Hey, my lovely friend, I'm dying to know, where are you watching from? Drop a comment and tell me your country and city. And hey, haven't joined us yet? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any exclusive tutorials or sewing hacks. I promise you won't want to miss what's coming next. It's next level stuff just for you. My stylish friend, every single like you give me sends a real wave of energy my way. It's your likes that wash away all the tiredness and push me to create even more exciting and useful tutorials for you. Honestly, every time I see your like, it feels like you're telling me, keep going, we've got your back. Your support isn't just a button, it's the fuel that keeps this whole journey alive. Heart. Let's talk about fabrics, because choosing the right one is the secret to getting that clean structure and those beautiful pleats. For this design, you want a fabric with a medium to firm structure, something that holds its shape without feeling stiff. If you're going for a soft, everyday look with a little bit of chicness, cotton poplin or a linen blend works perfectly. But if you want the collar and the pleats to stay sharp and polished, gabardine or twill is honestly your best friend. They give the dress that structured, slightly formal vibe. You can also use a medium-weight crepe, especially if you want the dress to feel more elegant with a bit of flexibility. And for cooler seasons, a lightweight wool blend creates a gorgeous, high-quality finish that looks incredibly refined. And here's the golden tip. If you want those pleats to stand crisp and clean, almost like little pieces of art, go for a fabric with enough tension and body. Light cotton tends to wrinkle quickly, but a good gabardine or a high-quality crepe can work magic on the structure of this dress. So, who does this dress really suit? Overall, it's a super balanced and versatile design, but let's break it down by body shape. Hourglass, perfect. The fitted bodice highlights the narrow waist and the pleated skirt keeps the shoulders and hips balanced. Totally flattering. Rectangle, great choice. The buttons and vertical lines draw the eye to the center, and the pleated skirt creates the illusion of more curves at the hips. Perfect for adding shape. Inverted triangle, excellent. The sleeveless simple top keeps the shoulders from looking too wide, while the pleated skirt adds volume to the lower half and creates balance. Really flattering. Pear, works, but with a little caution. Pleats can add volume to the hips. If the pleats start at the waist, not the thighs, and the fabric isn't too thick, it's gorgeous because it emphasizes the narrow waist, that with the right cut and fabric. Apple, works, but not the top pick. Great if you want to draw attention away from the midsection. A slightly looser skirt shifts the focus to your legs, and the A-line cut with a V-neck, like this dress, elongates the torso, flattering for a longer-looking upper body. we're first sewing the side seams, and then we attach the pleats. There's an important detail to keep in mind: the pleat direction. On the front piece, the pleats fall toward the back, and on the back piece, they fall toward the front. So make sure to mark the seam-to-seam point on your pleated panel so everything lines up perfectly when you attach it. Take your time with this step. Pleats always reward patience. I also recommend marking your balance points on both the pleated panel and the front and back pattern pieces. When cutting, make a tiny notch on each mark. This helps all the points match perfectly during sewing, keeping your pleats exactly where they should be. Hey, my friend, don't forget to hit that like button. Every single like gives me a real boost of energy. These videos take a lot of time and effort to make, and your support truly keeps me going. Here's another important tip. When you're cutting the pleated panel, be careful around those sharp angles. Don't cut too deep in those spots. If you do, once the pleats are pressed and set, the fabric may come up short and cause problems when you start sewing. Since you're still learning, leave about 2 to 2.5 centimeters of extra seam allowance in those tricky areas. After you finish pleating and pressing, place your pattern back on top of the pleated panel and trim the excess. This way, everything lines up perfectly and you won't run into issues later on. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe because I've got even more amazing lessons coming your way. Drop a comment and tell me what you want the next tutorial to be. And make sure to check out the playlists. There's so much good stuff waiting for you. And don't miss the next part of this tutorial. It's full of important little tips.